Hey guys, it's Katiepie here from Second Chance Pie. It's been ages since I've done a video blog, and here I am just with a sneaky quick catch up from work. So much has happened over the last few months and my head has ended up in one of those spaces where I need to focus on a bit of clarity again and just redirect my energy in the right places. As many of you will know, I just went and completed my third ride to conquer cancer. That was over in Perth, Australia, Western Australia. Very cool, never been there before. An amazing experience. 200 kilometres over 2 days cycling, and we managed to raise as a team over $40,000. And the ride of all the riders, over 900 participants from that event, we raised over $4 million for cancer research. So really rapt to have completed that challenge as part of the amazing Vision Crusader team. And that's my third ride, and I've raised $20,000 personally in the 3 events that I've done. So it's nice to take a break now as well, but that's been my last few months, the build up of getting to that point. When you're post accident and through trauma, it can be such a confusing time for so long, especially when you're doing it on your own. When you've got a partner to share things with, or you've got family around or friends that you see regularly, yeah, you can talk about things, you can get different ideas and bounce ideas off other people and get some input. But when you're doing it solo, you get so lost in your own thoughts and your ability to make progress and direction. So I've been thinking I've been doing really well. This year, 2016, was always going to be a year for huge change, and I was ready for that, and I thought I was strong enough for that again. As you will know, I've been in and out of absolutely dreadful jobs since losing my career to my accident, in 2011, and working through physical trauma and mental trauma and your self-confidence is it's such a challenge while you're trying to learn a new job and find your feet in a new career and earn an income. Finally in a great job, which is awesome, but once again you just become so lost sometimes. So I've taken a good few steps backwards again at this point in time, and I've lost a lot of confidence, but I'm also doing what I can to rebuild that and refocus and move through and take some positives from it and learn from my mistakes that I keep making time and time again. Something that has knocked my confidence again lately is there is some reason for it. After I've completed each ride for cancer, I throw myself out there for fundraising. I put myself out there publicly to have to raise awareness and raise the money I need to achieve with my targets, which is a pretty high target. But you can't do that quietly. You have to be in your face, and you have to put yourself out there on social media, writing, replying to people and saying, hey, look at what I'm doing, please support me. And it can be seen by quite a few people as very self-centered, attention-seeking exercise. It's certainly not the intention. I hate putting myself out there on Facebook saying, hey, here's a photo of me doing cycling, or here's me doing a barbecue, or here's me doing this. I hate that, because yes, I feel like it's attention seeking, but people go, great, she's putting in the effort, we'll support her in her quest as well. Long story short, after each ride, I have come home after a massive high of this incredible event, and actually knowing I've achieved to raise a great total, to huge cyberbullying and being targeted by people who don't choose to see it any other way, as we're sick and tired of you and seeing what you do. And they decide to tell me that, and they decide to tell me that they still wish I died in the accident, and still wish that I had stayed way back there 5-6 years ago, and that they wouldn't have to deal with seeing me. The problem is these people look for me, they find me, they have every intention of keeping up to date with what I'm doing. So I don't know why they have this interest in doing so, because if they're sick of seeing me and my updates, why bother, right? But people have a fascination with others that they don't understand, and that's not my business to know why they do that. But putting a video out here like I am today is putting myself out there and open to be susceptible to this kind of contact. I've gone off Facebook again. I've had to deactivate my account as I have been targeted very heavily after my last ride. And it got to the point last year where some very dear friends of mine were actually threatened, and the safety of their family were threatened as well. So I've shut down. I've shut down. I'm kind of in hiding again for a little while because it's a knock to your self-confidence. But at the end of the day, you have to realise you have the ability to be in control of how this makes you feel. And I choose to get through it, and I choose to treasure the experience I've had with all my rides and the fundraising and the amazing people I've met and the help I've been able to give back in some way. And I just need to do it quietly in my own time now. When you're coming through trauma, it doesn't matter how long it takes. We often compare our progress to how we were doing pre-incident or accident or situation. And one of the hardest lessons for us as people to do is learn that we can't do that, because life is different. Life is very different. Our situation is different. We as people are different as a result of what we've been through. I miss my career like mad. I miss being in the industry full time and knowing what I was doing in my work. I'm very blessed now to be able to have snippets of that again by freelancing, but I have just been declared medically unfit and unsafe to do the job with permanent injuries and trauma. So on paperwork, they say I can't do it, but I don't like people telling me I can't. I get a bit stubborn and I go and do it anyway. So if that means I'm not covered for an accident in the workplace, then that's a risk I have to take, because I choose to continue to do it through my pain and my limitations. But the moment you stop comparing yourself to your previous version of you in a different world is a very positive day indeed, and I'm learning to do that. I'm really working hard at doing that because I'm different, and don't compare. I miss a lot of what I had. I'd worked hard to build a very good life for myself, and it was settled, and I'd achieved a huge amount of what I wanted to achieve. Now I've had living in an absolute mess for 6 years, but I am making progress in different ways. So don't be too hard on yourself. That's, I guess, today's message, is I need to listen to my own advice. I'm being very hard on myself at the moment, but to one of my viewers out there who I know will be watching, I have also been a bit too vocal in some challenges I've had recently. So I went into my little bag of goodies that you sent me for the 5-year anniversary of my crash, and I pulled out one of the buttons from the bag, and I'm now carrying that button on me every single day in my handbag. And every time I go in to get my wallet or something, there's the button, and I grab it, and I remember that button is to remind me to sometimes button my lips and just thoughts only, and not follow through with words or an opinion about things. It's a very good lesson for me to learn, and it is something I am now conscious of. So a challenging time again of change, but I now know I can do change, and I know I can get through challenges, and I continue to do so solo. So it is what it is, but I'm going to run away, and I just want to check in and let you all know I'm doing okay. And if you can't see me on Facebook, that is why I'm tired of cyberbullying. I really am. So this is me still doing what I need to do, but also not doing it mainstream in my other places. So I will check in with you guys again soon. But ride done and dusted, 20k raised, and looking forward to self-improvement again next year. Check in soon.